Next, Captain Spirit, but I can't remember what that is.
Captain Spirit. Cause he's gonna save the world. He's starting in his backyard. He's starting with ba 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 da 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 ba 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 da da da.
Spirit of my silence, I can hear you.
Sounds like the Shins.
Square Enix.
Square Enix.
I'm getting a Life is Strange feeling.
Yep.
I don't think it is though.
I don't know.
It's maybe the same.
Could be.
Don't Nod. That's Don't Nod. Yeah, that's what Don't Nod did, isn't it?
Life is Strange universe.
So Flying Fortress. Have you spotted Snowmancer?
I'm getting Stranger Things.
Keep me posted.
God damn, I love Life is Strange.
Yeah, no.
You're drinking beer?
I don't need a lecture from my son.
I always get picked last for the team at school, and they never throw the ball to me.
They can't tell stories like you can they?
No way. Start the launch. Too late! Emergency!
Shit. I'm gonna cry like a baby pie in this game. I can already feel it.
Probably, yeah.
You won't get away from me.
Play a boy in his
Shit.
imagination.
He's got a stick of dynamite. Oh, okay. Kid needs a
And
coat.
Mom's smile.
Me too. Nobody's friend. You're probably
It's like Kevin McAllister.
I hope so.
I know so.
Captain Spirit.
The Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit. Download for free from June 26th.
100% free.
For free?
That looks awesome.
I'm gonna buy that.
Exclusive.
I'd buy that for $1.
Captain Spirit.
The
Rick, I was gonna
Awesome
say about
Adventures
you
of Captain
because
Spirit.
it's from the same people that did Life is Strange.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What did you
okay.
think of it? Because I know you've played Life is I think you and I are the only ones that have played Life is Strange so far.
Yeah, I actually teared up a little just watching the trailer. Just
Yeah.
like, any time of playing a kid like that is always going to be very emotional, I feel
It
like.
pulled me in because of the kid.
With
Yeah.
a drunken father.
What's the gameplay like in that kind of game?
It's
Like
sort
a
of
point
like
and click,
point and
or-
click adventure,
Gotcha.
but you're
move
walking
also
around.
like-
Heavily
with character.
story-oriented.
Decision making and stuff.
Did you watch any of My Detroit Play or anything like that? It can be kind of similar to that, where you're controlling your character walking around,
Yeah.
but you're interacting with things.
Gotcha.
And at some points, it's more of like choose your decision. Of
Kind of like a Telltale game.
I don't
of
know
Walking
if
Dead
it's
or
a
Back to the Future.
spoiler, but the biggest conceit in the first game, at least, is time travel.
I mean,
Like this one seems imagination,
Yeah.
is what it seems like. It seems like you're going to be playing this boy who, his mom. From the sounds of it, he said like I miss my mom, so I'm assuming she's passed, or she could have just left. But with a dad who he seems to care for his kid, but he also seems to be
Yeah.
drinking a lot. But is it like he escapes into this imagination because kids at school don't pick him for games and whatever else? So like it's like an adventure where you're going into this imagination, and it could be anything really.
Sure.
But the first game
But-
had an incredible story, incredible characters, and it's hard, I think, for in any medium to get like younger kids or like young college, high school kids to feel right.
Yeah.
Written correctly, and I think Life is Strange did that very well.
It did really well. I could connect with the characters fairly well, and that game even made me cry.
Mhm.
Eventually, like it might make it to YouTube. I know an editor was going to work on it, so
Sure.
it might be up at some point there. But no, this game looks interesting. I think the story idea between like father and son, while you have like here's the real story going on, but here's the imagination that he's having, and that's where some of your gameplay takes place. Some of your gameplay takes place in the real world.
Yeah.
Could be kind of interesting. Like maybe he runs away from home. I don't know.
And if it's
Yeah.
like the first one, like if you're able to go into that imagination world at the press of a button.
Yeah, exactly. Like you control when you go into it, and it
Mhm.
might be a thing of like, maybe his dad beats him, and you go into this imagination world where like there is a monster, and you're trying to just survive against the monster.
Yeah.
It could go into
Yeah,
some
way I
things
like-
like
I just
that.
I
Yeah.
keep thinking about Imagination Land from South Park when
Very-
you guys say that.
Very different.
Hopefully.
But no,
Gandalf was in that.
the other thing too is it's free.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It-
that's crazy.
I don't know when it comes out. I missed that. But the fact that it's gonna be launched and it's free to play,
Yeah.
like I don't know how big it's gonna be, but they could do a lot with that. And like I said, Life is Strange was done very well. So I'm expecting a story-driven game.
that could be very interesting.
It'd be interesting if like you had to find a balance between the real world and the imaginary world. Like if you stayed too long in the imaginary world, then
Then you go crazy.
things in the real world would go too far to shit. Like you're not there for your dad when your dad needs you, and then he goes further. Into
I don't
that
know.
kind of stuff.
I would imagine it to be a little more of like
A coping
here's what's
mechanism.
going on in the world. Look, there's a snowman there. I'm gonna pretend it's a bad guy. I'm using the force to blow up his face. Or I have a rocket hand. Boom! It blew up. Like more of like this is what the real world looks like, and I'm imagining it's this. Not so much of like I'm hiding in this world, and then things go bad over here. That's how I would think it to go, but it could go many ways.
Yeah.
Which is what I think is interesting about it.
I haven't played Life is Strange at all. I only saw like 10 minutes of Aaron playing, and I think it was like during the worst part to watch.
You guys should definitely play it at some point. It's
Yeah, I played the
very good.
beginning when you're walking on the classroom and with your, in your
Yeah.
photography class. I knew it was great. It didn't grab me at that minute, and I didn't pick it up again. But I've always told myself I gotta go back and play this.
Yeah.
For
It was a game-
reasons of gaming history. What I mean?
Yeah, it's a game that like it's very good, and if you don't get grabbed immediately, keep playing
Yeah.
because the story is there.
Like I knew it got just insanely good reviews. I gotta fucking play this shit.
Neither of us
whether I
have-
want to or not.
Have played the prequel yet?
No, I haven't. It's on my list too.
Oh, you did?
No, I haven't yet.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm thinking about playing it once we get the other one onto YouTube. Like as Life is Strange goes onto YouTube, maybe I'll play the prequel. It's like
Rick, end it.
All right,
like
thanks,
to,
guys.
Anything else?
See you
See you
in
guys.
a few hours.
We'll enjoy the pizza.
Thank
Yes,
you.
Thank you.
We'll be back at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Oh.
9:30.